So you went on and, of course, you said you did your post-graduation and then, crushed the world of, finance. You did stints at Kotak and then Citibank as well. What was the conversation like with your dad when you told him, or with your parents, when you said that, okay, now I want to head back and, work with something to do with the farm and farm-related products?
He said, I'll kill you.
Yeah.
I'll shoot you. In the sense, because I have seen that all his life he's never invested in the farm. He's invested, boarding was costly, and I had 4 sisters who were also put in a boarding school, and he made all provisions to ensure we got the best education. And he was like, don't come back. Nobody ever comes back to the village. Go to bigger cities, bigger countries, and make your career out there. There is nothing left in farming in the last 50 years, especially after the Green Revolution. Farming incomes have been dwindling. The social respect for farmers and for farmers, kids, there's nothing left because you're not earning. It's become a daily fine balance between livelihood, sustenance. And so he said, never come back. And so when we got what he wanted at a very young age, we got working with the best banks, and future seemed very bright. We could go across the world and work and settle out there. When we decided to come back, it was a shock for him. He couldn't digest it. He's like, I've spent my whole life just planning that you'll never come back. At age 4, he put me in a boarding. So I was never allowed to spend time in the village and the farm more than 2 months, except holidays. And then coming back and trying to put a life out there. So for him, it was a disaster. First, he was very angry. He's like, he tried threatening us that, I will make life hell for you out here. Because I think he was thinking of our interest. And then he was non-cooperative for a very long time. And so we took a small parcel from him. And we said, we'll do our experiments here. We won't trouble you. And we'll figure our life the way we have to. Absolutely, there was a lot of challenges and, a lot of resistance from him.
And what was the turning point? When did he say, okay, I think I'm seeing validation in this decision now? When did that happen?
I think very gradually it started happening. Initial 5-6 years, it wasn't there. We were struggling. We were trying to keep the farm sustainable. There are many challenges on the farm side. There's electricity, water, labor. Soil fertility has gone down, and that's why we switched to organic, which I'll tell you later. And all of this took us, to learn farming, it took us close to 4 years. And we were literally earning nothing, just something that could help us see the next month. And both me and Hange were working ourselves on the farm. And I think after that, people started coming and figuring out what are the experiments we are doing without buying anything from outside, how our soil fertility is increasing, how the water holding capacity of the farms is going up, and how are we farming with heirloom variety seeds, and what is a mixed food forest system, and how are we being able to sell our produce at a higher value. And I think all of that took 5, 6, 7 years. And gradually, the more people came on the farm, initially to tell people, what are you coming out here? My kids are doing some experiment and they are failing at it. You go to their farm, there are all weeds everywhere. They're not being able to remove that. They're not spraying anything on the weeds. They're spending a lot on labor. It's unsustainable economically. What are you coming to learn from these guys? And then gradually, and people came. And recently, when the brand got established and we have a large mega kitchen where it's spread over 2 lakh square feet, we employ now 200 village folk who are in my village, and we give them employment. And he's seen that. And now he's seen, how the teams have grown, how the brand is getting established, and people are now talking about our work. So in the very recent past is when I think he's happy. He's never ever said it, but I think he's now comfortable with the decision we have made.
I'm sure you love this particular clip. If you want to watch the full episode, click on the link below and watch the whole episode.